Hello everyone. For my second video, I'm going to be reviewing the movie Bumblebee that saved the Transformers franchise. But before I go into that, first I want to thank the people that made this possible. And I take this as a great honor. And I'm glad I gained your trust and faith in this channel and in me, and won't screw that up. That's a promise. And also to the viewers, subscribers, people who are hating, want me to fail, and have my back. So I want to say thank you to all those people and many more. Without them, I wouldn't be here. If you like what I do on this channel and want to subscribe, my channel is at History Buff 2.0. You can't miss it. And I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and gaming reviews. So I don't know if anyone has noticed, but I'm doing one of each playlist to satisfy each person for each category who likes those things. So until it runs out and can't refill it, I'm doing it that way. So I hope that's okay with everybody by that point. And please hit the notification bell down below. And please press the subscribe button if you like what you heard and have seen these videos. Comment down below. And again, with this, I can't stress enough, because people are complaining about, a few people were complaining about this already as it is. If you want to comment down below, you can. That's your right. If you don't want to, I'm okay with that. In time, that's going to improve, so I'm not too worried about that. What I'm worried about is keeping all of you entertained and me finding stuff to release. That's my main concern. And doing it promptly at the same time. And also, like, share, all the good stuff. As I said before, I take this job very seriously and very swiftly. I might take 1 or 2 days off here and there to find stuff, and then, or doing family events. One of the two, but I still focus on this when I can, and that's a promise. And with that in mind, I'll close that part off and focus on the film Bumblebee that saved the Transformers franchise. And I say that because the shit shows of a mess of 4 and 5 lost faith with the viewers. Both of them were just trash, to be honest. And I did my reviews on those. If you haven't seen those and want to check them out, they're already posted, and go from there. But this movie did something different in a lot of ways that I appreciate. I'm sure many of you appreciate as well. The first thing that we see is the war on Cybertron and their Generation 1 versions of themselves. And that was a cool sight to see. It was refreshing. Something different. Something unique. Something passionate to see. From my guess, as a director saw how 4 or 5 went, it's like, nah, hold my beer. I'm going to go back old school and do it right. And that's what he did. Was the film perfect? No. Was it 10 times better than Transformers 4 and 5? Yes. It was way, way better in a lot of ways. And as the war for Cybertron fell to the Decepticons' favor, Optimus Prime basically sent his scout to Earth to scout it out and preserve it until it got there. And unfortunately, like 2 Decepticons followed him there. Of course, the humans were tricked during that time too. They didn't know they were bad people, bad Decepticons at all. And things went on from there, basically. And if I'm right, I think Peter Cullen did this Optimus 2, if I'm right. If I'm not, I'm mistaken. But I liked... this storyline was perfect. Right out of the comics. If there was a comic like this, if there is, I'm interested to know. Like, the looks were on point. Everything was perfect. And if you're a Transformers fan and were skeptical of this film in the first place, like many of us were at one point, this film was not a miss. Some people might not agree with me on this, but that's okay. We're human beings towards the end of the day. It comes down to stuff like this. But if you like Transformers and want to give this a chance, just give it a chance. You won't be disappointed, and you're going to love it towards the end of the day. Is it a perfect film? No. But explains some plot holes, and is a prequel to the first film. Because remember, during the first Transformers film, basically Bumblebee was already there, trying to set everything up for him and the Autobots. And we see them on Earth already there. So my take was they basically took the cue from the first Transformers film and just implemented there, and where it ended ended on a good note. I'm glad where it ended because it led to the first film in a lot of ways. So I was glad about that. So, if you are a Transformers fan or want to be, I would highly say start with the first 3 Transformers films. Skip 4 and 5 because they were garbage. Then see Bumblebee. Because those ones are bangers without question. Were they perfect? No. Were they good films? 10 times better than 4 and 5? Yes. 10 times better. So, even though if you want to watch these films and see for yourselves, it's a highly recommended thing I'm saying. Because as a Transformers fan, I don't lie about this stuff. So, just check it out and see what you think. That's all I can really say. And won't be disappointed. That's a promise. If you don't like it on your own terms, that's understandable too. But it's not a bad film. And there's some comedic parts in this film too that are hilarious by Bumblebee. I'm not gonna say what because that's gonna spoil the laughter part. But other than that, I'll wrap this segment up here. And again, I want to thank the people that made this possible for me. Without them, I wouldn't be here. And my short-term goal for this channel is 150 for subscribers. Long-term goal, 200. So if you like what you see and want to subscribe, my channel is at History Buff 2.0. You can't miss it. Comment down below, like, share, and please hit the notification bell as well. Other than that, may God bless you all. Stay safe, and I will see you on the next one.